What a dumb question. Comes up to him, do you want to be healed? I would look at him like, yes. But I also know that Jesus doesn't ask dumb questions. There was a reason. Because he knew he needed to know if this guy was ready for the life change that was going to come. Was this guy ready to let go of a life where he couldn't walk and embrace a life where he could? Was he ready to let go of the victim? Was he ready to let go of the mentality that I can't and embrace the mentality of I can? He needed to know, did this man want the holy? It didn't have to do with the physical. It had to do with the mental. Jesus could heal him no matter what, whether he wanted it or not. He could just go, shoom, and you're all healed. But Jesus knew the more important healing was going to happen here. The more important healing was going to be that person and whether or not he wanted to be a victim anymore. In our own lives, we have to deal with this question. When things change, we have to say, Lord, do I want to be caught in this victim mentality, or do I want to become a victor? Do I want to talk about how I should lose weight, or do I really want to make a lifestyle change and rethink my thinking? Do I want to hold on to resentment? Is that more comfortable to keep that? Or do I want to be a person of restoration? For me personally, where the desire to change my life became even stronger in regards to my health was at an annual conference last year. They got up to give the health report, which we do. We have a how do we keep healthy pastors and healthy churches in the physical sense group. And the guy who got up, he said, no matter what we tell you and what we offer you about health, if you don't want to change, it's not going to happen. Jesus asked the man at the pool, do you want to be healthy? If you don't want to be healthy, you never will. And so Christ asks the man, do you want to be healthy? And Christ asks you the same. Do you want to be changed by Him? Do you want to have wholeness? Do you want to know His love? Do you want to be agents of peace in this world? Do you want to see the kingdom come? Because He will not make it happen if you don't want it. He will not give you the gift if you can't appreciate it. Do you want it? The man looks, go ahead to the next one. The man looks at him, and at first I think that he's giving excuses. Oh, I can't get in the water. But as I read it again, I think he's saying a desperation. He's reached that point of crisis and said, yeah, but I can't get in the water. How are you going to do it? He doesn't know who Jesus is. Jesus looks at him and he says, realizing that he wants to change, get up, pick up your mat, and go. Man walks because he's ready and wants to change. There's an important part to this. Our faith is not a passive faith. It's not about just coming to church on Sunday and smiling at one another and shaking hands and singing some songs and sitting down and then not actively participating. Our faith has to be by our choice. He's asking you, do you want this? Do you want to walk in the way of Christ? Then get up. Pick up your cross and follow me. This morning, we have crosses at the front. And the worship committee was talking about how when we push on this idea of wanting to be more like Christ, it's this idea of how we must pick up our crosses and want this. It's not a passive action. We have to take the gift and go. So this morning we're going to have a time of prayer response to this passage. And there's a bowl of crosses here at the front for you. I could easily pass it through the aisles, but that would be passive. No, Christ says, get up, take up your cross, let go of the old ways. So when you are ready, if you want, come forward, pick up your cross. You can have time at the altar to pray. Go back to your seat. If you aren't ready to pick up your cross and follow Him, we're not going to judge you. We're just going to walk with you, that's all. But this is your choice. Do you want to be healed? Come forward when you're ready. He's given us new life. He has given us a hope and a cross to carry and to change. And you can make a change in this world because He's in your life. You can make this world a better place because He loves you. Carry your cross. Amen.